What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing, smash the like button, smash subscribe button, hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know, we got news of the day coming out of Colorado, and we're gonna jump right into it, dog. So, of course, we back. Another recap with this Colorado football program. As always, shout out Well Off Media, Reach the People Media, the pregame show, for providing us this phenomenal footage each and every day. How y'all feeling, Buff Nation, man? How y'all feeling, dog? Of course, we've been getting some really, really good news over the past week, you can say, right? From the NFL draft to, our undrafted free agents to the transfer portal news, high school news. I mean, there's some good news floating around right now, and more good news is going to continue to come out for this Colorado football program. Let's kind of jump right into it here. Just a quick recap of a lot of greatness within this program that's been transpiring. Of course, Travis to the Jags, right? Shedeur to the Browns. The Toronto Argonauts also added Shedeur to their negotiation list, which is pretty interesting to me. The Argos actually is the team that my little brother played for in Canada this past season and actually won the Grey Cup with them, which is their version of the Super Bowl. But they pretty much have the rights now to Shedeur. Like if he decided to go to the CFL, they pretty much are able to kind of negotiate with him first. So that was just kind of interesting to me. Obviously, LeJohntay Wester with the Ravens, Jimmy Horn Jr. to the Panthers, our 4 drafted Colorado Buffaloes. And then, of course, our undrafted free agents, right? Will to Tampa Bay, Shiloh to Tampa Bay as well. And then Cam and BJ Green also finding their way in Jacksonville. And then, of course, right, we have some guys that signed rookie minicamp invites. Justin Mayers to the Broncos, Herm Smith to the Raiders, Levanta Bentley to the Bengals, Shane Coates, Seahawks and Broncos, right? Those guys got to grind it out through rookie minicamp and get an invite to training camp and then try to be a part of 53. And, of course, worst case scenario, right, be a part of the P Squad. And last but certainly not least, for our pro buffs, right, Mark Vassett, right? He actually got drafted in the CFL by the Calgary Stampeders, man. Love to see Mark being able to continue his professional dreams. All of our guys, right? And we hope, some way, somehow, some more of our guys will just get an opportunity to get a mini camp invite, right? We're still waiting to hear news on some of our other guys as well, too. I'll keep you guys updated with that, but we can't wait to see our NFL buffs ball out. Transfer portal news, right? Domata Peko Jr. obviously commits to this Colorado football program. He's actually been rated as the #1 JUCO edge rusher in the country and the #3 overall JUCO player. I saw that just drop. Obviously, he is the son of our defensive line coach, Coach Domata Peko. So, of course, we're happy to have more family ties in Boulder, Colorado. Don't forget about his brother, Joseph Peko, who is a very talented defensive tackle in the 2026 class that has numerous P4 offers. We're still looking to close on him as well. Hakeem Williams, former 5-star Florida State wide receiver, who we were able to lock in as well. Can't wait to see him coming in. Multiple years of eligibility. I mean, like I said, he's a 4-star now in the portal, but 5-star talent. Very good explosiveness, can track the ball really well. I think he just needs an opportunity to get the ball in his hands more, and that's going to happen here in Boulder, Colorado. Excited for him. John Slaughter, the Tennessee safety, right? That committed yesterday. Of course, he was expected to be a key contributor on Tennessee's defense next season, so that was a loss for them as well and a gain for us, position of need. Can't wait to see him fly around in that defensive backfield. Of course, Larry Johnson III, another Tennessee volunteer, offensive tackle, another position of need, right? 6'7", 350, dog. Of course, that young man, best game last season was against Oklahoma. He was solid against the Sooners. He does have multiple years of eligibility as well, too. And, of course, like I said, a position of need. Played primarily left tackle at Tennessee last season in the 5 games that he did participate in. Obviously, we do have a left tackle here in Jordan Seaton. So, this young man is pretty much competing for that right tackle, that starting right tackle position. We also got DeKalen Taylor, right? We all love this young man here, the UIW running back / return specialist. A legit track hawk, dog. He is a burner, man. I know a lot of people were saying that we needed another shifty back, another Dylan Edwards type back. Well, you got that here with DeKalen Taylor, right? First team all-conference running back-to-back years where, he was all-conference at returners, return specialist as well, too. You saw his tape that I, dropped yesterday. That kid really can scoop, man. Hey, he can go for sure. He got one of the, he's got things you just can't teach, right? And like I said, he's a low-to-the-ground running back that's tough to land a clean hit on. I mean, he's going to bring some versatility to that running back room for sure. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, yesterday, right, Noah King, the 4-star cornerback, the #1 corner in Ohio, was committed to K-State, spent the spring there as an early enrollee, decided to hit the transfer portal for more opportunities. Of course, Miami was on him heavy. He visited the Hurricanes. He was saying how pretty much impressed he was with the program, how they kind of blew him away. And it basically came down to us and them. He ultimately committed to this Colorado football program yesterday. Huge get there. I don't think people understand how massive of a get that is. One, because I'm looking at the future. I mean, you got 4 years of eligibility out of this young man, 4-star corner. You know, a lot of people were, after the services of him, #1 corner in Ohio, had an extremely solid senior season. Like I mentioned in the video yesterday, 9 games out of the 12, he didn't even get targeted. Teams didn't even look his way. He only gave up 2 catches all year, no touchdowns. And of course, that was playing corner. It looks like K-State moved him to safety. I think Miami wanted him to play safety as well. From what I've heard, he will play corner at Colorado. Can't wait to see 6'2", 200 pound, long, athletic, physical. I mean, I'm excited for this one, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Harrison Taggart. He is one of the top available players right now in the transfer portal, the 6'1", 230 linebacker out of BYU. Now, of course, he's already been on campus, right? He's visited multiple other schools as well. He dropped the top 3, looks like yesterday, dropped the top 3, Cal, Colorado, and NC State. We have to do whatever we can to close. As we all know, we brought in 2 talented linebackers, right? When we brought in Hughes and when we brought in Martavius French. We brought in 2 talented linebackers, but we still need more depth in that room. And obviously we lost Wester, right? We lost Jalen Wester, so you got to replace Jalen Wester with someone, obviously, right? And I mean, to be able to possibly add Harrison Taggart to that room, dog, man, y'all thought our defense was flying around in the spring game, man. You know, you had high hopes for our defense going to the fall. I mean, to be able to add a guy like that in as well, too, to that rotation, man, how much fun that'll be. I'm going to keep you guys updated on him. We could get some news from him this weekend. Again, I'll keep you posted on that. We also got some high school news here, dog. Gavin Mueller, I've made a video on him before as well. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go check that out. 4-star tight end in the 2026 class. He just dropped his Final 4, which is going to be Colorado, Wisconsin, Notre Dame, and LSU. Rounds out his Final 4. Let's see if we can lock in that young man. Like I said, I've made a video on him before, so if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check that video out. From what I'm seeing here, it looks like he is expected to commit on May 14th, so we got a little less than 2 weeks before we get the decision from a 4-star tight end that has us in his top 4. So, you know, looking forward to seeing that as well and see where we end up on his final decision. Now, Oscar Rios, 4-star quarterback, number 12 quarterback in the country. I've made multiple videos on this young man as well, too. Top 7 has just dropped. Oklahoma State, Virginia Tech, UCLA, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, and the University of Kentucky rounds out his top 7. I don't have a date as far as when he will announce his commitment. Of course, once I figure that out, I will definitely give you guys the news. But we are in another top list as well for another highly touted athlete coming out of that 2026 class. Now, we do have a huge high school recruiting weekend starting tomorrow. I'm gonna do a breakdown of that in tomorrow's video, so I won't add all of that in this video, but we do have a huge high school recruiting weekend coming up here. Got some IMG guys gonna be on campus, man. You know, we got that IMG to Boulder pipeline, so I'm excited to have those guys, you know, for the weekend, and let's see if we can continue that IMG to Boulder pipeline and continue to bring guys in that can not only, you know, get the job done in the future, but that can come in and play right away and get it done right away. We've seen what Jordan Seaton was able to do. We've seen what, you know, Cash Cleveland was able to do before he took his talents elsewhere. We've seen now, right, with McPherson and with London Merritt, right, are coming in and showing up and showing out, you know, immediately and playing above their freshman tag, right? So, you know, those IMG guys come in a little bit different, right? And those guys come in a little bit more mature, come in a little bit more developed, right? Obviously, when you go to a school like that, you kind of expect that. So, you know, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on our huge high school recruiting weekend, you know, starting tomorrow. And it's going to be fun, right, to continue to track the progress of this program. We're trending upwards right now for sure. I mean, you're talking about the guys that's in the program right now. You're talking about our future NFL buffs as well, too. I mean, it's a lot of great news and a lot of great energy going on around this Colorado football program, and that's only going to continue, dog. But not going to keep you long. Just want to bring you guys another phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's eye view, man.